Tiffany Haddish is an American stand-up comedian and actress. Her breakthrough came in with a leading role in the comedy film Girls Trip, which earned her several accolades and was included on the New Yorker's list of the best film performances of the 21st century. Born December 3, 1979, age 44 years, historic South Central, Los Angeles, California, United States. Spouse, William Stewart M., 2008 to 2013. Parents, Tiffany Haddish. Genres, observational comedy, surreal humor, sketch comedy, black comedy, blue comedy, satire. Tiffany Haddish net worth $6 million. Early life. Haddish was born and raised in South Central Los Angeles, California. Her father, Tiffany Haddish, was an Eritrean Jew. Her mother, Leola, was an African-American small business owner from a Christian family. After Haddish's father left when she was 3 years old, her mother remarried and had Haddish's 2 half-sisters and 2 half-brothers. Tiffany's sister, Jasmine English, placed 7th in the TV show Claim to Fame, being voted out on August 15, 2022. In 1988, while her family was living in Colton, California, Haddish's mother Leola suffered severe brain damage in a car accident. It was believed to have caused Leola's schizophrenia. Haddish said her mother became quick-tempered, abusive and violent. Haddish, then 9 years old and the oldest of 5 siblings, became the family's primary caregiver. It was around this time that Haddish became interested in humor. She said, "If I could make laugh and turn her anger into some joy, I was less likely to get beat. Same thing in school, if I could make the kids laugh, they'd help me with my homework and protect me from other bullies." According to Haddish, her stepfather later told her he had tampered with the brakes on her mother's car, intending the wreck to kill Haddish, her siblings, and her mother so he could collect on their life insurance policies. However, the children chose to stay home that day, and the accident was not fatal for her mother. When Haddish was 13, she and her siblings were put into foster care and temporarily separated from one another. While there, she used comedy to cope with being with unfamiliar people. When she was 15, she and her siblings were reunited under their grandmother's care. At one point early in life, she was hospitalized with toxic shock syndrome. She attended George Ellery Hale Middle School in Woodland Hills, Los Angeles and graduated from El Camino Real High School, also in Woodland Hills, where she was the school mascot. She said she could not read very well until high school, but improved when she received tutoring from a teacher. She also got into a lot of trouble at school, despite her award-winning participation in drama competitions presenting Shakespearean monologues. In 2018, Haddish stated that she had been raped at age 17 by a police cadet, which she says led to her aggressiveness in avoiding unwanted advances from men. After graduating from high school, Haddish was homeless, living in her car for a period of time. In 1997, after her social worker gave her an ultimatum to attend either psychiatric therapy or the Laugh Factory comedy camp, the 17-year-old Haddish opted for comedy as an outlet for her pain. She says that the mentorship from many notable comedians, including Richard Pryor, Dane Cook, Charles Fleischer and the Wayans brothers, helped her discover a passion for comedy that literally saved her life. She incorporates her life experiences in her sets, finding that it functions as a safe space for her. Haddish was accepted to New York University, but the tuition and her aversion to debt kept her from attending. She later attended Santa Monica College. Prior to her on-screen success, she held a number of jobs, including customer service for Air New Zealand at Los Angeles International Airport and Alaska Airlines. She said she lived in her car during her 20s, in her early days of comedy. Career: 2006 to 2017, breakthrough with Girls Trip. Haddish's first break was a spot on the comedy competition Bill Bellamy's Who's Got Jokes? She has appeared on such shows as Chelsea Lately, That's So Raven, My Name is Earl, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, The Underground, Nick Cannon's Short Circuits, At Midnight, Just Jordan, In the Motherhood, Def Comedy Jam, Reality Bites Back and New Girl, and has starred in movies including Meet the Spartans and Janky Promoters. In 2013, she had a recurring role on Real Husbands of Hollywood. In 2014, she was cast in the Oprah Winfrey Network drama series If Loving You Is Wrong. She left after the first season for a regular role on the NBC sitcom The Carmichael Show, where she starred as Nikisha, the semi-estranged wife of Bobby Carmichael, Lil Rel Howery, for 3 seasons. In 2016, she co-starred opposite Jordan Peele and Keegan-Michael Key in the comedy film Keanu in the role of High C. In 2017, Haddish starred alongside Regina Hall, Jada Pinkett Smith and Queen Latifah in the comedy film Girls Trip. It received widely positive reviews from critics, attaining an approval rating of 91% on Rotten Tomatoes and a generally favorable reviews score of 71 out of 100 from Metacritic. Haddish was acclaimed for her performance as the loud happy-go-lucky Dina, with several critics likening her breakthrough to that of Melissa McCarthy. Katie Walsh of the Chicago Tribune proclaimed that this is Haddish's movie and will make her a star. It's clear from the moment she hits the screen. Further, Girls Trip grossed over $140 million worldwide against its production budget of $20 million to become the highest-grossing comedy film of 2017. In 2021, Haddish's performance was included on the New Yorker's list of the best film performances of the 21st century. The author of the list, Richard Brody, wrote that where most comedians, even improvising, appear to create a persona, Haddish imbues her work with the force of her own experience. If the 17-minute speech that she gave at the New York Film Critics Circle banquet in 2018 had been released as a film, it would have made my list too. Both it and her performance in Girls Trip, as great as they are, only hint at the power of her inventive imagination. In August 2017, Haddish's stand-up comedy special Tiffany Haddish, She Ready? From the Hood to Hollywood premiered on Showtime. Reviewing the special for Vox, Caroline Frank stated, Haddish is just really damn funny and deserves a recommendation wherever we can give it to her. Unleashes hilarious, filthy, and even moving anecdotes to tell the story of her life to this point, without anything holding her back at long last. Haddish also co-hosted the BET game show Face Value with Dion Cole. She hosted the November 11, 2017 episode of Saturday Night Live, making her the first African-American woman stand-up comedian to host the show. It won her the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series. Her memoir, The Last Black Unicorn, written with Tucker Max, was released in December 2017 by Simon & Schuster and debuted at number 15 on the New York Times bestseller list. Personal life. Haddish at the premiere of The Secret Life of Pets 2 in 2019. Haddish married William Stewart in 2008. He helped her locate her once-estranged father, who walked her down the aisle at their wedding, which she described as one of the happiest days of life. She filed for divorce in Los Angeles County in 2011. It was finalized in 2013. Haddish was in a relationship with rapper Common from mid-2020 to November 2021. Haddish became a naturalized Eritrean citizen on May 22, 2019, while taking part in festivities there commemorating the 28th anniversary of Eritrean independence from Ethiopia. She first visited the country in 2018 to bury her Eritrean father, who came to the U.S. as a refugee, and to connect with her relatives. Haddish has been criticized for her support of Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki, who has been the head of the totalitarian one-party state since its inception. In 2017, Haddish revealed that she had briefly dabbled in Scientology. Haddish, whose late father was Jewish, had her bat mitzvah ceremony in December 2019 at the age of 40. The ceremony was conducted by Reform Rabbi Susan Silverman, sister of comedian Sarah Silverman. Also attending was comedian Billy Crystal, who had given Haddish close personal support and encouragement regarding her conversion to Judaism.